Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to check the Turbo Racing C50. In this quick video I'm going to go over the features and specs of this highly detailed 1:76 scale micro RC truck and give you my feedback after testing it out for the last couple of weeks. First of all, in terms of packaging, the Turbo Racing C50 comes inside this box. Since this is a ready-to-run set, you're getting a radio controller along with the RC truck. The truck is available in two colors, black and white, and I've got the black version. And here you can see a complete list of all the micro RC truck features, which of course later on I'm going to go over in this video. Inside the box you can find a 1:76 scale container which you will need to assemble by yourself, a quick start guide that shows you how to assemble it, the user manual of the micro RC truck, and a brochure of Turbo Racing's products, the radio controller which will require you to use your own 4 AA batteries, the micro RC truck, the trailer, a bag with double-sided stickers and a magnet for the container, a binding tool, and USB Type-A and USB Type-C to USB Type-C cables. In terms of features and specs, controlling the front steering wheels of the Turbo Racing C50 is done using the right stick of the radio controller, and it features full proportional steering. The throttle is controlled using the left stick, and you can switch between 3 speed modes using this switch. Turning on the front LEDs is done by pressing this button. Rotating this pot to the right or to the left is going to mute or unmute the micro RC truck speaker. Pushing the right stick backwards controls the horn. This switch controls the right and left turning signals, and in case it is going to be in mid position, you'll be able to control them by pushing the right stick to the right or to the left. This button controls the trailer's backlights, and this spot will enable you to lift and lower the trailer, which is a very cool feature that is going to enable you to connect or disconnect the trailer to the micro RC truck. In addition, the radio controller is operated by 4 AA batteries which are not included, or using a 2S battery that is using a JST connector. The 4 sticks channels can be trimmed using these buttons, and you can reverse their direction using these 4 switches. The micro RC truck and trailer feature an individual radio receiver, which means that they can be controlled individually. Over here you can find the on and off switch of the trailer, and this is the on and off switch of the micro RC truck. The USB Type-C ports are used for charging their internal battery. The micro RC truck features a 150 mAh 1S LiPo battery that should provide you with about 40 minutes of working time, and the trailer features a 75 mAh 1S LiPo battery which can be accessed by opening this compartment. In terms of weight, the micro RC truck weighs 55 grams, the trailer weighs 39.6 grams, the container weighs 34.9 grams. These plastic parts, which can be added to the trailer, weigh 7.2 grams, and the total weight of the micro RC truck, along with the trailer and the container, is 129.5 grams. As for its dimensions, the width of the micro RC truck is 34 millimeters, its length is 80 millimeters, and its height is between 17.6 to 47.3 millimeters. The trailer's length is about 16 centimeters, its width is 35 millimeters, and its height is 22 millimeters. And finally, the dimensions of the container are 32.3 by 33 by 158 millimeters. As for the radio controller, all the micro RC cars by Turbo Racing are using the same radio protocol, which means that you'll be able to bind this radio controller that came with the C75 with the micro RC truck, and you'll be able to bind the C75 micro RC car with this radio controller. In order to enter bind mode, turn on the micro RC truck, short these two pins using the provided tool, turn on the radio controller, and now as you can see, the micro RC truck is bound with the radio controller. You won't be able to control all its features, of course, as this is not a 9 channels or actually 10 channels radio controller as this one, but you will be able to control the throttle, steering, and switch between these 3 power modes. Same goes for the C75. You can turn it on, short these 2 pins, turn on the radio controller, and now, as you can see, the micro RC car is working. Personally, I feel that besides being able to control all the features of the micro RC truck, this type of radio controller is going to enable you to fully enjoy the micro RC truck in comparison to this type of radio controller, although maybe for beginners this is going to be a better option. And the bad news is that unfortunately the turbo racing micro RC cars are not compatible with multi-protocol radio transmission modules, so you are bound to use their radio controllers. Overall, after testing out the turbo racing C50, I can tell you that first of all, my 4-year-old son loves it. He became quite an expert at driving RC cars at a young age, and since driving the micro RC truck is a bit trickier than his current fleet, I really feel that he's advancing his skills, which is great. As for me, I also enjoy driving it around. The LEDs and simulation sounds add a very nice touch, and the feature that I enjoy the most is practicing backup reversing and mounting the trailer, which can be quite challenging. Pay attention though that while the C50 truck features an all-wheel drive system, you need to drive it over flat surfaces, as even without the trailer, you won't be able to operate it over carpets, including very thin ones. So overall, with a price tag of about $150, while I'm not sure that I will be able to justify purchasing the C50 kit for myself, I'm sure that it will make a great present for someone who loves micro RC cars or RC cars in general. The attention to details is really good, and driving the micro RC truck around is very satisfying. Anyway, that's going to do it for this pretty quick video of the Turbo Racing C50. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments section down below. I wish you all happy driving, and I'll see you soon on my next videos. Goodbye.